Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, this channel focuses on the ins and outs of living abroad in the beautiful country of Poland. Today, we're going to talk about Easter. Hello, if you're new to this channel, my name is Peter and I'm an American living in Poland. Now, today we're going to talk about Easter in Poland. Now, I've had the opportunity to experience Easter in three different countries. However, in Poland, there are some aspects about Easter that make it distinct from other Christian based countries. Just like other Christian countries, Easter is on Sunday and carries over into Monday. And during that Sunday and Monday, there are closures. However, in Poland, the situation is slightly different in that on Sunday, everything is closed. And this is one of the aspects that I don't like about Easter is that on Monday and Sunday, my days off, it's difficult for me to maybe enjoy a cup of tea or to go to a cafe and have a fresh pastry. However, the good thing is that I have the opportunity to relax. Now, here in Poland, with Easter, most people get off Friday from work and they get off Monday. So you have a weekend of 4 days. And I found that a lot of people also take off Thursday. And when the weather's really good and people have to travel maybe across the country to visit family, people sometimes take off Monday. And I've even had students take off Wednesday as well. Another unique feature about Polish Easter is that in America and in Australia, where I've had the opportunity to experience Easter, there is Easter dinner. And typically the family will come over. Sometimes the family will help prepare the meal or bring items to share for the meal. And that's similar also here in Poland. However, there isn't a dinner and there is an Easter breakfast. Now, as a vegetarian, I am not so excited or keen on Polish Easter breakfast, mainly because the dishes are cold and I am a hot food guy. But the main reason why I'm not so happy with these dishes is that they're very meat heavy and that there are a lot of like smoked meats. There is also horseradish, and one thing that I do enjoy with these breakfasts are the amazing fresh breads and different cheeses. Just like other countries, Poland is no stranger when it comes to decorating eggs. However, I have to warn you that egg decorating in Poland is at a whole another level. You know, when I decorated eggs in the States, or when I saw eggs in the States, they were cute and they were, decorated. However, here in Poland, those eggs are elevated to like the level of genius. I've had the opportunity working at one of the daycares just this week, and there was a picture of, these eggs in the room to kind of help the children learn about Easter. And when I looked at the eggs, there was so much detail and so many like intricate little like ridges and like vibrant colors that I had absolutely no idea how those eggs were decorated. It was so bad to the point where I had to like look on my phone and like to make sure that like that particular egg was real. And it was. And I found that here in Europe, so it's not just specific to Poland, is that egg decorating is a huge, big thing. So if you're into that, I definitely recommend you coming to Europe, and you will have the opportunity to perhaps join some workshops that will help you learn how to decorate eggs, or just kind of witness some of the most amazing eggs that I've ever seen in my whole life. In addition to the eggs, another thing that I have seen that is another symbol of Easter is the lamb. Now, maybe I'm incorrect, but I've never noticed the representation of the lamb that much while I was in America. Now, the lamb is part of Easter tradition, but it's not so central in America. And here in Poland, the lamb is everywhere. And it's something that children learn about in school in addition to like the egg and other aspects of Easter. But the lamb is just so prevalent in the traditions in Easter here in Poland. This last aspect is definitely Polish, and it is the aspect that definitely makes Polish Easter distinct from Easters around the world. Now, unfortunately, due to these last 2 or 3 years, due to the pandemic and specific restrictions, um, we were on lockdown in Poland for those events. And before that, unfortunately, every Easter I had decided to take those days to travel in other parts of Europe. So I didn't have the opportunity to experience this event. Now, this event doesn't happen on Sunday, but it happens on Monday. And in Poland is called Wet Mondays. And during this day, there is an epic water fight. Now, while I was doing research for this video, I went online and I saw different videos and pictures of children with water guns, water balloons, and hoses and just getting wet. It was like the craziest water fights I've ever seen in my life. And so I told myself that next year, because this year, unfortunately, I will be in Berlin for Easter, that I will definitely participate in Wet Friday. That wraps it up with all the different distinct features of Easter here in Poland. However, as a whole, Easter is completely different from America and Australia in the fact that it is not as commercial. And although I've seen like different items in stores and even at the daycare centers where the teachers are teaching the children, there is this concept of like the Easter bunny and other commercial things. However, Easter here in Poland is really rooted in Christianity and rooted in Polish tradition. And so it definitely makes it completely different from Easters when I was younger in America, where even though it was focusing on religion, the religious aspect, but it also was kind of commercial, similar to how Christmas in America is obviously religious, but it is also very commercialized. Anyhow, if you like this kind of content, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and I can't wait to see you next week.